Hi, everyone.
Hello, it's been a few weeks.
Yes, it has. So, welcome back to Q&A with PB&J.
I'm PB.
I'm Jay, a little fresher look. A little update.
Braids. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
So, we're going to do just a quick one today because we're actually going to be changing our time for Q&A with PB&J to Saturdays at 8 p.m. We think that'll be better because our studio has been doing some stuff. We missed 2 weeks ago because we had dance camp with Bob Long, and we are super excited to have how great that went. And we actually have him coming back August 1st.
Encore performance.
Yes, to the same thing. We called it So Nice We're Doing It Twice. So you had a chance to experience that. And we look forward to you doing it again. And if you didn't get a chance to do it last time, then here's an excellent first time for you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Also, we really want to thank everyone for celebrating our 8-year anniversary with us last weekend. 7-year anniversary with us.
It will be 8.
I was thinking in advance because,
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's where our brains have been at.
It's always the future. That I just lost track of numbers. But our 7th anniversary, that's fun in the studio. It has been pretty cool being a part of the Arthur Murray family and developing as humans.
Yeah.
From, I don't want to say children because we really started a little bit later, but really becoming...
In the business. It's the same thing when we say, we're proud of our kids, and then, of course, our students... Some are a little older than we are, but, it's...
Just a little.
It's still...
It's sweet 26.
Yeah.
So...
Everyone's 21 with experience.
Everyone's 21. I don't know. I don't want to be 21 again. I wouldn't mind being 26 again.
Nah, humor and everything, it makes a lot of sense, especially at our studio.
Sweet 26. Happy Sweet 26. Okay, so, hi, welcome to the group. But we just, so we're glad that you got to celebrate with us. And for those who didn't get to do that, kind of zoomed in. Thank you for that too, because that still counts.
Hey,
Hi, Michael. Also, so we have Spotlight coming up. That is now going to be held in the wonderful location of the Carmichael parking lot.
Absolutely.
We have gotten some, we're buying tents, and we have Bobby Gonzalez is going to be our...
Mr. Roberto Gonzalez.
There you go. It's going to be doing
Area
our
6 dance director and international board member of the Arthur Murray Dance Board.
Can't do the eyebrow. Wait.
It's okay. I really only can do this side, so...
So we're excited for that to happen, but it's going to be outside. So we are going to make all the routines are still going to be there. We're going to decide to do them pre-recorded again. Yeah. And so if you know there's something you still want to do, we are excited for seeing those recorded like we've been doing the last couple of few. I feel like we're getting really good at these videos. I have to say, Bruce and Christina had put me to work, but their neighbor came out pretty great.
Yeah, I think we might have to replay that as an encore.
I'm pretty sure he posted on Facebook, so people want to see it.
It's pretty awesome.
But it was pretty cool. So there's so many ideas that we can still do. Yeah. It's a Hawaii Tropicana theme outside, so our goal is to wear one outfit for the whole thing.
That's it.
Find your Hawaiian outfit.
No costume changes.
No, and be comfortable, right? So, be nice. It's also but it's gonna be food there too, and so it's
gonna be a half day as well too.
Now we're hoping to push this whole thing in 5 hours. So if the routines are done in advance, they can be part of our dinner. So be watching them as we're eating or lunch-ish, depending on the hours, trying to figure out the best time of the day to do it, because we want the projector. Again, to be the best visual for all the routines since you guys are going to work so hard pre-recording them in the studio where it's nice and safe. So only freestyles are going to be outside. But so that's going to be August 23rd. We are super excited to do that and really kind of step up our outside parties and have you guys be a part of that. And starting next Saturday, this is going to be at 8 o'clock, the Q&A with PB&J.
Hello, Florida.
Hello, Florida. So we do hope that you guys can join us for those things. And I know we're kind of popping back in. This is a short one today. Just to give a chance to say hello because we don't want to keep being gone.
2-week hiatus only because we had to, of course, last week was 4th of July as well, too.
We actually took vacation. We took a 2-day break.
We had to leave.
To Monterey.
Oh my gosh, one of our absolute favorite places in the world. I kid you not. And we'll talk about that a little bit, so.
Yes.
But yeah.
So I think
studio updates.
We festival later.
And then this guy right here.
He's so excited.
I am excited because officially all 8 spots have been purchased. So at Super Saturday online, we will also be filming or showing this. I will have my head shaved.
I need a calendar.
That's
the last Saturday.
Let's just say at least 7 of the 8 spots will be shaved, mainly because one of them I know is purposely not. So
well, it's purchased. So here's the fun thing about
it's gonna be fun.
Shaving or not shaving. We decided that you don't have to shave it. So he's going to leave his head the design of how it works out for the sections that are purposely purchased. So, So there's 4 sections that are top and 4 at the bottom. And some people don't want to. Some people are like, "Oh, can I leave it weird?" Because some don't want to shave it, so it's going to be literally like.
And I'm bringing attachments here, as well too, because they're like, "Well, what if I don't want to shave it all the way down? I just want to put little chunks here and there." I'm just like, "I don't care. It's your real estate."
You're not trying to chunk them this way again. It's just like this way.
Oh no, we got worked out, and I'm gonna rock the hair.
I'm excited to see the randomness
until the end
of
of party. So we're gonna take a lot of photos, and how fun is it to have a franchisee head shaved by students? So I think the one that's dreading it the most is Jamila. Me, I cannot wait to get this hair off. Especially I don't know how I'm dreading it. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy right now. So
I'm not dreading it. I don't care. I care about this. As long as this isn't getting shaved off.
Yeah, I believe it's one of the marriage vetoes.
Well, because if he shaves it off, he looks like 20 years younger or 10 years younger than me, and that's not okay. He's older than me, not by a lot. But like,
she doesn't want to look like a cougar.
I don't want to change that advantage.
I don't mind it. I think it'll be awesome.
It's not funny. He did it once, and I was like, "It's weird. It's weird."
I just look young. That's all.
Yeah, he's not shaving his face, so I'm okay. It doesn't really affect me as long as he's okay. That part matters.
In all fairness,
so everything else is good. So because his head is all purchased. There are festival blocks officially in the studio. The prizes are in the balloon. So as soon as you pick your number, you pop your balloon, your prize is yours. One Arthur Murray jacket has already been purchased, but there is still a coaching available in one of those wonderful blocks of 20.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are left. We just started doing the blocks. So you guys have, another 2 weeks? 1 week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks before
2 weeks.
Before our festival's over, because we did start our festival a little later. Because we wanted to be with you. So.
Yeah. And the nice thing, too, is that with all the blocks that are being purchased as well, too, yes, you get a discount, yes, you get a price, but then also it helps out the studio as well, too. So, we look forward to teaching those lessons out and continuing your dancing journey. So we're looking forward to that.
Prizes are pretty cool. There's in-house coaching in there, too. I mean, there's some really great stuff in there. The prize is definitely worth it. And there's one more thing. What was the last thing? Oh, wine tasting. It's supposed to be next weekend. That's not happening. So we're moving into August 15th because things grew and now doors are being closed.
Apparently there's been a notification that some of the wineries had to make adjustments again.
And, understandably. So we're shifting to August 15th for now. And then, like I said, all dates are always object to change depending on how the world is deciding to treat this. And we are super excited to do it.
Please wear a mask so we can go wine tasting faster. I'm just throwing that out there. Just saying, go to a movie or something.
I mean, but there was always bound to be a spike. And then, of course, we opened the doors, everything.
And again, just to make sure, look at this. Bam! Arthur Murray mask.
We did purchase extra ones. If you have already gotten your festival one, but you're like, hey, I want another one, you can still stop by the studio and pick it up.
Sexy.
You can get your
I am smiling. Now I'm angry. Now I'm happy. You can't tell. It's the ice.
Okay, so...
Wear a mask so I don't have to keep doing that. Seriously.
My gosh, it's going to be all right. But I think it's been pretty good in the studio. The masks have been pretty helpful.
Yeah, very much so.
But so August 15th will be the wine. You can't tell. You can tell someone's smiling.
Food.
Your eyeballs change. When there's a smile eyeballs and there's
it's either smiling or I'm trying to focus. I am getting older.
Okay. So you're good with it. So we're going to do a quick one story.
All her life, she gets this.
All my life.
All right. I know. Calm yourself.
Our anniversary is coming up. What number is this again? I was good. See, it's not my fault.
No, it'll be 13 years. We're in 12 right now.
Yeah. Married.
Yeah. And that's something.
Good job.
4 kids later in
Good
business. My gosh. We're actually going out of town alone.
Without the children.
Back to Monterey. Seriously. If you have not been to Monterey, I'm telling you right now, it is one of our absolute favorite cities. Yeah. We love that place and around it. You got Monterey. Thank you. we have, we'll talk about that actually in a quick sec because we are doing a shorter show
We
today.
can talk about right now. We're going right into it. We're going to go right into it.
Okay, so...
Why would we love Monterey so much, Mr. Buada?
Because it's not Sacramento.
It's also a million degrees.
No, yeah.
Because we got married in September.
Well, it's 102
in Fetter
today.
Creek, and
So
it was mad hot. And so we drove to Monterey, and it's always so... It's a nice climate change without having to go super far.
Yeah. It's a little. It's about an hour south of San Jose, and it's towards the coast. So, and the nice thing is that we both. Well, for me, I could easily be a beach bum. The beach.
I cannot easily be a beach bum, but
I
I
know
do
she
appreciate the beach.
But for me, even my little time down in Southern California, and I was living in Anaheim. All my days off, I either went to Newport or Huntington Beach, and I was there all day. One, it was
so
cheap,
funny.
but two, it was because it was the ocean. You can smell the salt in the air, and it was cool. The breeze. It was blue skies. So it was just really nice. And in Sacramento, it was just hot, And down there, they actually have clean beaches, which is nice.
Yeah.
San Francisco, yes, they have beaches
colder.
that doesn't count, and they have sharks, and no, that doesn't count. And Santa Cruz is okay. Monterey is really nice.
They have sharks in San Francisco.
Yeah, Alcatraz, and all that, and it's really cold.
Okay.
Oh, well, hello, Barbara.
So. Monterey's nice.
Oh, Monterey. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just I'm daydreaming.
My family have a wonderful condo there where it's right on the ocean and it's very
It literally is 40 feet away, to the gate access to the beach. So you can literally open the window of the condo and actually feel the mist of the ocean hit inside. And I'll sit there all day. And the weather.
An accurate description, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
The weather's 70, really 70 degrees. With a breeze and blue skies all the time.
Blue skies.
So it's a warmer version of San Francisco without the fog. Absolutely love it. So it's a smaller city. There's a lot of cities that are around it, and it's only maybe 10 minutes away from Carmel. And then if you go just a little further south,
we actually went to Carmel for the first time last year.
Yeah, and if you go a little further south,
it took forever to get there.
Then there's Big Sur, the big drive for Big Sur, and all of it is just absolutely gorgeous.
I have to say, it's very First of all, Sacramento has really great. We have two weathers. We have heat, and we have rain, and it's
cold.
I don't say it's.
Well, it hasn't been raining. It's been raining a little bit,
but
usually it's it's just hot or it's freaking cold.
But I'm okay with it.
I'm
okay with
it's
Sacramento
cold enough
weather.
to snow, but there's not enough humidity to snow. It's just
not cold enough to snow.
Yes, it's cold. Hello, freezing's 36 degrees. It usually is around in the wintertime at night. It's below 32.
We're gonna move past this part.
Saying.
So
it's
this will be a
cold.
short one. So that's not the point I was even trying to make. We got lost.
Monterey and Carmel.
And so Monterey, because the climate does feel different, it always feels like a break for us, regardless if we have a lot of time or not. So going there last weekend and unfortunately missing this guy was really nice, having those 2 days where the breeze was just...
We also had a chance to take the girls, so it was.
They
really
haven't
nice.
left the house since all of this.
Yeah, the whole...
Gosh, yeah, that was a nice surprise. They love going to a hotel room. I don't know what it is about the hotel room, because to me it's the worst part. I want to do everything else when I go somewhere, but they love the hotel room. So I was like, that's great, because we can't go anywhere.
It was interesting though, because in Monterey, especially in Monterey, it makes sense though. Going down Cannery Row and a lot of places, they literally had metal signs out all over the place where there was a lot of people. So if you are going to Monterey, or at least Carmel, around that area, they do have signs out literally that say $100 fine for not wearing a mask.
Yeah, we didn't know that you have to wear a mask everywhere, inside and outside. And that was
the only exception is the restaurants where they allow eating. And things like that. So you can momentarily take your mask off if you're going to eat or drink or consume. But if you're out there, the cops were patrolling around to make sure people were wearing
they're not
stuff.
playing around. You're going to wear your mask.
They're no tourists are going to get us sick. So
it is a tourist destination, so I can see why it's a little more strict. And it's also an older location. A lot of people retired there, so it's but it's.
By the way, there is, when you have a chance, check out the Arthur Murray in Monterey.
Yeah.
They just opened up a little while ago, and we passed it. Actually, the condo where Jamila's parents own is literally down the street from it. I'm like, oh, that's where it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a really cool location. And, just a quick thing, in Monterey, which is right next to that studio too, there's a place called Dennis the
I was just going to say that. That was my thing. Okay, so... One of the reasons why we love Arthur Murray, Monterey so much.
We love Arthur Murray too.
We do, but we love oh my God. Monterey so much is when you take the kids to a park. They are called Dennis the Menace Park. And
Dennis the Menace Park.
We pulled it. I found it on TripAdvisor. Gosh, 5 years ago when our kids started getting older. It's like, what are we gonna do with our kids in Monterey? And this park is probably one of the coolest parks we've ever taken our kids to.
Good luck trying to get out of there in a short period of time.
No, you don't. You don't get out of there. Plan on being there for about an hour or so, minimum. I mean, if you go to kids, anytime you go to a park with kids and they're doing anything, they're going to be there for at least an hour minimum. But there's so much. It's so much to do.
Dennis the Menace Park, highly advise it. There's different sections. Park. There's different sections of it depending also the age of the kids. So like for toddlers, for older kids, and all that. And
there's
it's
that whole
really
water.
spread out.
What's the one where there's two people on the water boats and they're in the?
Oh, and then around it, it's like right next to. It started off of Del Monte and it's actually really like right next to the Monterey studio. It's really nice over there.
Well, there's a pond there. We've never done it because I'm terrified that all of our kids are going to jump out of the boat. But there's a boat thing right there, too.
The ducks.
Yeah, the little duck boats that you see on every little movie where people are paddling on the water and it looks all romantic. But all I see is kids trying to jump out of a boat and kill themselves, so we haven't done it yet.
We're not going to do that. Our number 4,
but we used to spend the first couple years went to Monterey was basically on the wharf with the kids. And now we can do Cannery Row. Cannery Row? Cannery Row.
They can things.
Whatever.
Cannery.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Cannery Row.
Canary Row.
It's the first time in 12 years being married that when we had kids going that we didn't go to the Monterey Aquarium.
Oh my gosh, that's right, because the Monterey was
closed. And we didn't get to go to Dennis the Menace Park because they don't want you at parks yet.
And apparently they banned fireworks as a county, so
it's
they didn't have any outdoor.
Banned.
Well, just that. So we didn't. This is the first time in a long time we didn't actually get to see live fireworks at all during.
Well, in fairness, we don't.
4th of July. It was kind of
crazy.
Monterey
does have their own they have a fireworks celebration because they cancel it because they can't have big groups. You can't do private fireworks in Monterey.
Oh, not at all.
But we've never because environment and all that jazz. But we haven't. We've never done Monterey in the 4th of July with our children before.
No, we need to get out. It was nice.
It was the first time having the kids there not having fireworks. So we did a pre-recorded video of fireworks that we showed twice.
It took 5 minutes. They're like, can I watch something else, please?
I was like, oh, but it's so pretty.
We're going to see fireworks.
We're good, yeah. It's fireworks. It's 4th of July.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was a really relaxing trip.
But like I say,
we missed you because of it.
Monterey area, we are very familiar with the area. The weather's beautiful.
The weather's always nice.
The people are nice. Like we haven't had any issues with the people. The food is great, especially and then
of
course
seafood. It's your place.
I can tell you right now too. If you have a chance to go visit, especially during Thursday, Friday, Saturday, in the evening time.
Fly.
That is our absolute favorite place to go.
I wouldn't take your children.
It's right on Cannery Row. Well, it's on Cannery Row, and it's right next to Bubba Gump's. So it's like across from it. It's like on the street.
Is it next to Bubba Gump's?
It's
if you go to the back end.
Yeah.
If you're one side is Ghirardelli, the other side is Bubba Gump, and it's right in the middle.
So with Sly McFly's, they always have like a cover band of some kind playing. So it's like it's kind of like a half little. Like a half TGI Fridays kind of thing.
Ooh, would you call it a Fridays?
Well, it's half of it is, and the other half is like
Fridays.
No, the other half is like a little area that has a stage.
It's better food than the Fridays. But I can see how the environment feels like that.
Basically, it's a nice welcoming place. It's a family place you can go to, and they also have dancing. So they got small dance floor.
I would say it's more a family place during the day, but at night when live band's playing, it's really more
and good drinks.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still bring kids, but it's really more of an adult place at night. When they have a live band, I think it's an adult only. In the daytime, it's a family restaurant.
It's the kind of place that
it's really great. The live music, it's just fun. It's comfortable. It's not
not too crazy.
For those of you who go on cruise ships, and you've ever been on the Royal Caribbean, and they have a Bolero room where there's an actual live band there every time, right? And so there's only a certain amount of kind of people who like to hang out in the live band room. Everybody else is usually hanging out in the wiki top 40 room. So it's a lot like
How's
that.
Go again?
Wiki. Yeah, wiki on the turntable. So a lot of that room is always a little bit less chaotic. It's a little more comfortable. There's people dancing, and they're kind of enjoying their time. They're not drunk on top of the person next to you, right? They're really enjoying your space. So I love the Bolero. We love Royal Caribbean for that one room only. Not only, but
that's nice.
That's my main highlight to me for Royal Caribbean is that Bolero room because that live music is always a specific place that brings specific people. And that feeling, I think, is what we love. It's
Yeah.
like going out salsa dancing. You know, everyone's not going to go out salsa dancing. Those who do go out really enjoy that night because it's specific to people who like to do those things.
Yeah.
And so if you like to go out dancing and you like live music, you're going to love Slide McFlies.
Exactly. But yeah, no, highly advise going there. And they have other dancing too. I know it's been a while since we've done salsa dancing, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, oh gosh.
But it was I think that's also too that, you know, it's nice to go, a nice place if you have family to go. We also went to Carmel, walked around,
Took our kids to Big Sur for the first time this weekend.
Yeah.
And I have to say, our 3-year-old has no fear of death or life. Telling Pedro as we were driving, I was like, you know what my biggest fear is, right? It's like if she decides she just wants to bolt, if you get out of the car, take a picture. And
1 in 4.
God help us.
They have stories like that where, like, for example, in Monterey, our number 1.
Oh, yeah.
This is when my heart skipped. So this is like...
She was also
about 2.
No,
she was 2 years old.
She was 2 years old.
And we were on Del Monte Beach, right? And it was like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It was just starting to get dark. And this is the first time we took her to the beach. She'd never seen the ocean.
It was the first time we took her to Monterey.
Yeah. So, and she was able to run, walk and run. So the first thing I did was I put her down on the sand, and it's about a good maybe 30 feet from where I put her down to the water. So I put her down, and I swear to you, I turned just to go ahead and look at knowledge. And next thing I turn around, our little one is bolting. She's
right for the water.
Speed. Running directly at the water, just like it's the best thing I've ever seen.
She's like,
and
what's
I'm
this?
like,
I want it.
Oh hell no! So here I am running after her.
Like, oh,
she's screaming. So I literally grabbed her right as her foot is about to hit the water, and she was going full on into the ocean. And she's just like, with a big smile on her face. So I snatched her up, and she was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh my God.
You know what? It wasn't the first time we took her because I had Ava. The reason I didn't run after her too is because Ava couldn't have been more than 3 months old.
Yeah, no.
So the most maybe she had no.
So the reason why we're saying that is because on this trip we just
Leona decides on Big Sur that she wants to.
There's a picture that I took and I posted on our page of the girls, like all of them, and Jamila's holding them, and they're like it's like in a little ravine, right?
Well, all of Big Sur is a cliff.
So
it's one massive cliff.
So she's there, and I'm taking it. I'm about a good 6-7 feet away, right? Actually 8 feet away because it's in portrait mode because she wants portrait mode on.
Every mode is better. Okay, first of all, anyone on social media, portrait mode is the best mode, and and everybody agrees.
Whatever.
He's still learning how valuable that is.
So here I am. I'm taking a picture. Better. So I'm looking. I click it. And the next thing you know, as soon as Jamila puts her down, she turns around and she starts running. And then it's like maybe 5 feet away, like right behind, there's a drop, like a big drop. So next thing you know, I hear her just like, no! And she snatches her up right before she basically would have gone down. Big smile on her face, I'm sorry, not a smile. She looked kind of like, what are you doing?
Why are you stopping me? How dare you touch me? What are you doing? I was like, you want to live? You want to live. But what happened, because I put her down, so you didn't see because you were turning around. The oldest tries to catch her.
Oh, no.
So that's why she goes faster. So, because, no one can, my siblings can't touch me, right? So the oldest was running, and the oldest tries to grab her because she sees her going for the cliff, which I thought was ironic since the last time we had to do that it was Brea we had to grab. And then
at least I'm watching this from a distance. There's no way I'm going to be able to snatch it.
No.
So I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I had to literally, which sounds horrible, push the second child out of the way and grab the fourth one. So because she was like, and I was like, my fears!
One good step from going down.
Everything I was afraid of, she totally did it. I was like, great.
So at that time, we're like, okay, it is time to
it's time to go back. We're done with Big Sur.
Back to the hotel.
Back to the hotel. Big Sur is over. We're moving on. We're going to go back. So, but it was nice. I got my favorite wine. I got my favorite
Carmel,
Chardonnay. Dawn's Dream.
So it's a winery that's in Carmel, Dawn's Dream. Apparently their Chardonnay, she is...
So I don't really like Chardonnay, but I love their Chardonnay.
It's a local one.
Yeah, well, I think almost all the wineries in Carmel are local.
I have no idea.
But Dawn's Dream actually donates to people. So they donate to, I think this year they were doing... I missed it. We weren't there very long. But last year when we did it, they did Special Olympics.
Yeah. So
because we actually had like a whole. We were sitting there and really enjoying wine. You can't really. I didn't have time to taste because he was in the car with the kids already, and I was just popping in to get the wine and pop out. So I tasted a glass really quick to make sure I picked the right one because they have a new Chardonnay. And I didn't have time to test. Like, I just want to make sure I have the right bottle because we got to go.
Yeah.
Gosh, who was it? It was somebody. It's definitely for kids. They're doing something for kids this year. But all of their wine, they do
I'm sure
donations.
you go online, you can check them out. But again,
Don's Dream.
DAWN.
And they have this wonderful
Don's
Chardonnay
Dream.
that I love so much. So I was really glad we got to get it.
Very light. And it tastes different. It tastes different from the other ones.
I
guess it's the way that
they don't barrel it the same. So like a lot of Chardonnays have this like oaky, heavier taste to it. And it smells like what all the Chardonnays smell like. But it tastes lighter. It actually has this... really crisp taste without any weight, which is why I love it so much.
Yeah. It's good.
Monterey are fun places to take time. Yeah, they are. We really do like them, Mary. I mean,
absolutely.
But in the beach time, I gotta say, that's probably one of my favorite times with our kids is being on the beach in Monterey with them.
It's so funny because
Hey,
I'm over there literally by the ocean. So, because I don't mind, I like getting my feet wet. I don't mind the cold. But I'm also basically bodyguarding the kids, especially my number 4, because she's just ready to run into the water as well too. She did that the last time we went over. I was like, okay,
they're getting better, but
like, man,
I think
that's
the best part.
No fear.
And I did feel bad because we couldn't really. All public beaches are closed, and I didn't even think about it until we came back. But because my parents live in that condo, it's actually a private beach area. We could have used that. I know. So anyway, but they are all public beaches, so we didn't take the kids. I know, right? I thought about it. And that's probably the best part about going to Monterey is hanging out on the beach with them.
Yeah.
And not having to rush through anything. Because our whole life, even though we're in these quarantines, I feel like life has to move faster and slow at the same time.
Yeah.
And going to Monterey was nice because it still got to slow down. Yeah. It didn't feel like we had to run to anything, and that was good.
And it was also different family time as well too.
Yeah.
So there's family time here, at home, especially when you have 4 kids running around
Sunday's
in the
family
house
time.
and they want to go bonkers around. And a lot of times it's like, hey, what are you doing? Put that down. Don't do that. There it's just like
still had some of that. I'm not saying we didn't have that. We definitely had some of that.
But
it was definitely different. We got to experience things and kind of just walk through things and
a lot of exercise. Walked around a lot.
I have to say, nice. Whenever we travel, we always work out. We don't work out at home like we do. When we go, we walk everywhere.
We will, though.
Yes.
We have to. If we're going to get back on that comp floor, we have to dance like the 20-year-olds.
That we're not.
And that was 20 years ago for me, so.
Oh my God, you're so old.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling it. Well, that's when I wake up.
I love that about Vicky.
Every time I get up and I make a sound or I'm sitting down, I say, "Yep, that's the sound of my youth leaving me," and she always laughs every time.
Too. I don't hear the leaving me part. I'm familiar with the.
I feel it.
I always just go, "Yep, feeling young every day." Is usually what I say. But so yes, it's great. So thank you for joining us for our short Q&A with PB&J. We'll be starting these next Saturday at 8 p.m.
So we're moving 2 hours later.
2 hours later, because stuff has been happening in the studio, and we're trying to make sure we can make these things on time. And
we've been having dance camps, things like that. So it's just been like, okay,
give us a chance to make it.
Exactly. And then if anything, like I said, we're going to be working in the next few days to also post these on our YouTube page as well too, so you can catch up.
Ooh,
check out our YouTube page. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, Bailey's job.
Oh, hey,
that's stuff. And then and then checking it out. So it's it gives us a chance to say hi to everybody and check in and let you know what's going on with the studio and with us as well too. Yeah. And it's kind of like therapy for us as well too. We get to start talking, laughing, and all that kind of stuff. Feels that way sometimes.
Okay.
Well,
thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed your time.
Especially with this guy being shaved, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. Oh. It really drives me crazy, especially it's the hair on the sides of my head. If I can grab it, it's just, she knows that every day. I'm just like, just waiting. But it's not mine to touch. Yeah, we are.
We're signing up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got lost there. Okay, so thank you for joining us. See us in the studio. Get your festival blocks. Sign up for dance coaching.
2 more weeks of festival for us.
With Bob Long for the first week of August.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next week at 8. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Bye,
see you guys soon.